Today I would like to show you guys what I'm calling my secondary tools wall. So my friend Richard built this cover for me last week. I've mentioned that in one of my vlogs. And I've had a lot of people ask me about the other kinds of tools I use on my farm, and so this would be an opportunity to show you those. All these tools are not tools that are used very consistently, but they're used consistently enough that they're still close to our main operating area. This is our primary tools area, so it's close to the truck. And these 4 tools, or really 3 tools, are ones that are used constantly on the farm. So quick greens harvester, almost used every single day. Tilther, used very consistently, but this tool is running near its life's end. These tools aren't that well built. You can't even buy them anymore anyways. Jang seeder, used consistently. That's my main seeder. So all of those there are our main tools, plus the seeds that we plant weekly. So I've talked about that in the past. That's not the primary point of this video today. Okay, so coming down the tool wall, let's just start left to right. This is my old tree planting shovel. This is what I used to plant trees almost 10 years ago now, and I used that tool for a number of years. I use that tool for digging things out, so deep weeds in narrow walkways. I like to use that tool. Stirrup hose, we use these relatively often. That's why they're on the close edge of this, so that they can be grabbed quickly. So we've got a 7-inch stirrup hoe, 2 5-inch stirrup hoes, one of them is somewhere else right now, and then a 3-inch stirrup hoe. This is just a flat shovel used for moving dirt, scraping dirt, shoveling compost primarily. Bed rake, we use that for preparing beds, but we don't always actually have to use it. Sometimes we can just prep the beds with the tilther. This is my new favorite digging fork. I got this at Lee Valley Tools in Canada. Very happy with it so far. Still, I'm hoping to have a new tool, a new fork from Farmer's Friend relatively soon. This is the old digging fork. I've gone through 3 of those. This one is almost done. The tines are pretty bent. Just the standard rake, use that a lot for whether it's spreading mulch or spreading compost. This is a really cool leaf rake. I love this leaf rake. I use that for a few different things, but I'll use it mostly if I stirrup hoe a weedy walkway and I want to get those weeds out of the walkway. I'll use that to rake them out. Shovels, big grain scoop. That's great for shoveling compost and spreading mulch as well. Another flat rake. Leaf rake, I like a leaf rake for a variety of things, but primarily it's for if we're wanting to get some weeds off a bed. So say we're prepping a new bed and we stirrup hoe it and we want to get those weeds off, we'll use that to get those weeds off the bed. It can also be used to scrape out debris after harvesting a bed of lettuce or something, or greens. If there's some leftover greens left in the bed, you can actually scrape the bed out with the leaf rake, so that's a handy tool. Earthway seeder, I don't use the earthway that often. I only use it for spinach. So it's here, it's not in the primary tools rack. This is my Ninja flame weeder, I call it, mini torch. I use that for burning weeds in cracks in concrete, but I'll also use it to flame weed a bed if I just have one bed and I don't want to bring out the whole flame weeder. That's a 6-pound hammer. I'm going to find a place to hang it on the wall here, but that's just for pounding posts or smashing concrete like we've done recently. This is a line trimmer or weed whacker, but weed whacker is the patented name, so I call it a weed whacker, but it's actually a line trimmer. And these still tools are all coming out in electric now and battery powered. I love this tool, it's fantastic. It's quiet, they're easy to maintain. I'm getting so tired of gas powered tools with all the maintenance that they require and the pulling starting, and I can't wait till all tools go electric. Push broom for cleaning up. Paper pot transplanter, you know, I would like to have the paper pot transplanter out on the main tools wall, but it's kind of hard to fit it in there, so for now it's here. That's another paper pot transplanter. We might be selling these ones at some point. It's a fold-up model. Not much else to explain at this point because I can't tell you too much about the tool really. shelf for gasoline for some of the gas powered tools. BCS is kept back here. There is our tilly. We don't use it that often, so it's here. Implement for the BCS. This is where I store some of my fertilizer, my organic fertilizer that we use. This gate opens, so all I have to do is open this gate to get these tools and that fertilizer out. And that is more or less our tools wall. So those are some of the other tools we use on the farm. This has been a long time coming. It's been a project I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I wasn't really able to do until I had this roof area. The problem was the tools were really getting weathered when they were here because the morning and afternoon sun comes down here and it just beats on them and wears on them. And it also meant I didn't really want to be in this zone because it was so hot. So now that it's nice and shaded, I expect that we'll be doing some more development in this area. But those are the tools. That's the new tools area. Talk to you guys later.